Hello everyone, Ben Sherrod here from Giggles Photography, doing a share score video for you after the Crash Taylor shoot up we had for Shutterrock yesterday. And first things first, thank you Crash Taylor so much just for your generosity yesterday. Firstly, letting 20 of us nobodies into your studio and onto the shoot up with you, but also for the food and the drink that was there available, and the time and office studio space that you gave over to us for yesterday. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for that. That was incredible. So I learned a couple of things yesterday. One is to do with shooting, which was Crash took us out with a couple of models in Nottingham, and the first thing that happened after literally as we walked out the door from his studio was it started raining. So we had to find somewhere that was under cover. And so, literally 2 minute walk from the studio, there was this little bit that was covered by a walkway, and it was sheltered from the rain. But it was still quite a big space. There was still quite a lot of light getting in there, and that was the key thing. Taking portraits of anyone, brides, children, grandmas, grandpas, models, anyone you like. Taking pictures, taking portraits of them. Light is key. It is the most important thing. Forget about D90s or 450 Mark Ds or 5Ds or 24 to 70mm or 50mm prime lens or f1.4 or ISO 800. Forget about all of that. If the light is right, you're 70% way of the way there to getting a really cracking portrait. And right light differs if you're going for particular effects, obviously, but if you just want a good portrait, a standard nice picture of your subject, get the light right. And it's very, very easy to do. I use a trick with my hand, where if you can't see this, if you see it as I turn the hand around, see it's getting shadowed, here it's getting dark. If I turn it that way, you can see it's now lighter, so I just know that's where the light is. So I get them facing that way. So I'm shooting from over there to here. I'm shooting in this direction. They're facing me. They're facing that way. The light is on their face. Absolutely imperative to get the light right. Obviously, if it's really bright sunshine, you're not going to want them staring straight into the sun, because they'll be looking like that. They'll be looking a bit silly. But it's still light enough. It's not pitch black if you turn them away from the sun and shoot towards them like that. So light is key. Understand light. Read books, read blogs, go on training, find anything you can. Do what you can to understand light, because if you understand light, you're going to make it. You're going to get good pictures if you get good light and you know how to do that. The other thing I learned, really, really important, which sounds a bit silly actually, but I just didn't... never really occurred to me to do anything like this, but Crash Taylor was saying he has yearly goals, and literally January 1st or December 31st, almost like New Year's resolutions I suppose, he, just on his iPhone, click on the notes, I'm going to make these goals for 2011. This is what I want to do in 2011. This is what I want to achieve for my business, and it's X number of weddings, X magazine articles, X features on industry blogs, and all of that. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be going for all that kind of stuff, but I thought, yeah, why not? Why wouldn't you have goals? Why wouldn't you set yourself a target and then work towards it? And not just work towards making it, work towards beating it. I mean, work towards crushing it. So I figured, we're July now, 5 months of the year left, so I'm going to set myself goals, 5 goals for the rest of 2011. What I want Giggles Photography to be, what I want Giggles Photography to achieve in the next 5 months. And it's going to take a little bit of work, but I thought what I'd do is I'd come back to you guys with my goals in like maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks, once I've worked on them a little bit, and I'm inviting you guys to do the same. So if you guys want to come up with your own goals, for 5 months, in 5 months I want to shoot 2 more weddings, 3 more weddings. I want to get 5 family portrait shoots, and it gives you focus. It gives you something to work towards. Because at the moment, I'm just sitting here saying, yeah, I'd quite like to shoot some weddings, but it's not really giving me the emphasis, the push to go out and get them. Just sitting here saying, yeah, I quite like doing weddings. I want to do 5 weddings by the end of the year. Right, go get them. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. I invite you guys to sort of do the same with me and build up some goals, and then in a couple of weeks I'll come back to you and we can all share our goals and hopefully all encourage each other and help each other to keep them and stick to them and meet them and then go beyond them and crush the hell out of them. So there you go, that's what I learned yesterday. Can't wait to hear some of the other videos. Really great meeting so many of you guys yesterday that I'd never met before, and a couple of you who I knew really well. Dade Freeman, absolutely good to see you again, brother. Great to see obviously Jazz again, and finally meet Alex Beeden. But just great to meet all of you yesterday. I didn't get to chat to all of you, but hopefully I will do another one of the shoot-ups. So yeah, thanks everyone, thanks Crash, and see you soon, guys. Bye bye.